Okay guys, that's Christmas and New Year out the way. We're on Tuesday the 2nd of January 2024. 24 years since the millennium, eh? Who would have believed that? I can remember it like it was yesterday. That was mental. Where's 24 years gone so quickly? Incredible. Anyway, cut a long story short, it's miserable in Blackpool now. The weather's awful, the rain's beating down, there's not a lot going on anywhere. Everyone's nursing their hangovers still from the new year, and I'm just thinking, like, what can I do? What can I go out and do? I can't sit at home. I've got to go out and do something. So doing a little bit of research here and there, and I found out that there's something at the hospital which might interest a lot of people. Something that I didn't know was there for sure, and it's something that's been there for about 10 years that's escaped me. I'm going to take you up there and show you, because it won't be for everybody's cup of tea, but certainly a lot of people it will be of interest. And the reason I say it's going to be of interest to quite a lot of people is because it relates to old age and dementia, basically. And it's a memory walk. It's a memory walk up at the hospital. Basically, it's something that's been put in place to jog people's memory. And people that are suffering from dementia and so forth. And I just thought I'd go up there, have a look, see what it's all about. I don't even know if they're going to let me film yet. I'm just going to take a chance, go up there off the cuff, so to speak, and see if I can get in there and see what it's all about. Because to be honest with you, the reason I say it's going to affect it will be of interest to quite a lot of people is because we're living longer. The human race, we're living longer. But one of the things that comes with living longer is the rise of cases of dementia. Okay, so that's why I say it's something that will affect quite a lot of people. It's designed to jog your memories of people that have these problems. So the thing with dementia and Alzheimer's, things like that, it's the victims of this horrendous disease, they can remember things from 40, 50 years ago, but they can't remember what they did half an hour ago. So that's the thing. So it's something that it gives them time to reflect. It puts them in the happy place that they can remember. And like I said, there's not a lot I can say about it until I actually go there and see it, but I believe that that's the sort of thing it is. Like I said, maybe there's people living in Blackpool or whose parents who are suffering from dementia used to come to Blackpool. Maybe this could be just that little glimmer of hope, that little, just to take them down this memory lane and see if it jogs the memory and see if you can put a smile back on their faces. Okay, let's go and see what it's all about. Like I said, this video is not going to be for everybody, but I'm pretty sure it will touch a few. Okay. Well, this place is amazing. It's like a trip down memory lane. Unbelievable. Let's go through it, guys. Let's go through it. It's got so much to show you here, believe it or not. There's a little plaque there telling you everything about it before we start. Okay, the first thing that hits me, Notoriana Brothers. The Notoriana is famous for their ice cream. And then we got this photograph how Blackpool Beach used to be back in the day. I remember that from my childhood. Incredible. That's what the summers used to be like back in the 70s. Okay, so there we go. It's officially opened by Jimmy Armfield. Jimmy Armfield, 43 caps for his country, football player. Made 700 appearances for Blackpool in his time. Well-known football player and ambassador for Blackpool. Moving along here, it's a view onto Stanley Park. Stanley Park. We go along. See the cafe in the distance at Stanley Park there with the fountains in the middle. It's a view that I grew up throughout my childhood, that it's never changed. Okay, so let me move on. We've got these little cabinets everywhere, the things to the memorabilia of the past basically. There's all sorts of little things in there that you can remember from your childhood. It's incredible some of the stuff that's in some of these cabinets. Things from times gone by. Move along to the next cabinet and we've got all the memorabilia from the Blackpool Wembley FA Cup final. Remember that one? I don't remember, it's before my time. All I can tell you, there you go, Blackpool won 4-3, that I do know. 2nd of May 1953, Stan Mortensen scored a hat-trick at Wembley Stadium to beat Bolton Wanderers 4-3. Okay, moving along here, we've got it's the Boulevard Centre, Boulevard at Pleasure Beach. Got fish and chips stall, Kentucky Derby, advertisements for the Funhouse and Steeplechase. Funhouse, well, 5 decades that was running for the Funhouse before it was destroyed in 1991, later to be replaced by Valhalla. Then you got Steeplechase, 3-track roller coaster. It's been there since 1977. You got your duck shoots, you got Mr. Funshine there at the top, the candy floss stall, and the donuts, of course. So that's all memorabilia from the Pleasure Beach side there. Moving along, Hot Ice Show, Ocean Boulevard, still at the Pleasure Beach. It's fantastic how they've done this. It's guaranteed to jog people's memories, some of these. At the Yates' there, it's the Feldman Arcade. Feldman Arcade, if you look at the very top of that building, so that was originally the Feldman's, right next door to Robert's Oyster Rooms. Now, Robert's Oyster Rooms has been there since 1895, Robert's Oyster Rooms, so that's in everybody's memory. Robert's Oyster Rooms, still there. Moving along now, what have we got here? What have we got? Let's have a look. You got your fancy goods shop there, Tower Lounge on the corner there. The Tower Lounge bar, which is no longer with us. On the corner there, that's now Harry Ransdom's, of course. And the little signpost there for the trams, the Tower tram stop. Moving along now. Of course, the full front of the Tower. Tower Circus, and look at the old bus. Remember this old double-decker bus? The old double-decker bus where you used to be able to hang on the back of them. They were wide open at the back. So you'd be bobbing along, hanging off the back of these buses, going to school and whatnot. I remember him well. That little kiddie in the front window didn't look too happy there, did he? Well, there you go, that's the bus to the Tower. On we go with our little journey. It's fantastic, this. People must walk along here, it must jog so many memories. Certainly doing it for me at the minute. Lucky Star Amusements, now it's the Velvet Coaster. Witherspoon's pub, it's now the Velvet Coaster. That's actually been there since 2015. Now that's 9-year-old this year, the Velvet Coaster. Lucky Star. Blast from the past, the Lucky Star. There's your Notty around in Borough's Ice Cream Parlour. That's on Waterloo Road. That's been there since 1937. I know that one. Notty Brothers. They were in Blackpool before that, but the actual that stall on Waterloo Road's been there since 37. Look at the old-fashioned tuck shop here with your old jars of sweeties where I used to buy by the £1/4. I remember them so well. Cola cubes and cough candy twists and pear drops. Just to name a few, there was loads, wasn't there? Okay, then we bob on into this showcase here. What have we got? It's Tower Circus memorabilia there. There's Charlie Caroli, of course. Charlie Caroli, he worked in Blackpool Tower Circus for 40 years. Italian descent, Charlie Caroli worked with us for 40 years in Blackpool Tower Circus. So one of the most famous names of the Tower Circus. Not too sure if that's one of his jackets there in the bottom. Here he is again on poster on the wall from, it's a cover of a programme, isn't it? 1949, the programme dated. Price 6D, sixpence. So there you go, there's a programme from 1949 from the circus. Moving along the wall now. All these little seats there all the way along here where you can just sit down and take in the sights and sounds. Yeah, there is sounds as well in here, but obviously it'd be copyright, so can't do that. But you get sounds of seagull and Wurlitzer organ and everything else that goes with it. Another little showcase here. Unfortunately, a couple of the posters have come down. We got Freddie and the Dreamers in there, and who else we got there? The Crankies, and I remember them too. Hinge and Bracket. So I don't know what was at the top there. Obviously fell down, it needs sorting out. Look at some of these old posters. Hilda Baker, Jimmy Jewell, these are blasts from the past. These used to be in everybody's households in the 70s off the TV. Who else we got on here? Ackerbilk. Yeah, I'm not too sure on Ackerbilk, sorry. That's before my time. Anyway, they had to jog somebody's memories. Like I said, they've got these boxes all the way along where they do like sights and sounds and smells as well. You just, as you walk past them, there's like a sensor on them and it trips and it'll kick off a sound or make a smell of like candy floss or whatever. It's really, really good just to jog people's memories. And you got, where are we now? Stage right. I think we're coming to the end of the corridor. No, we're not. We've got this workshop place now. You got your watering cans, hose pipes, saws, and you've got all your nuts and bolts, and you've got door bolts and telephones and everything to remember of your DIY from the past, you know, some of the gents there. All your workshop stuff. Moving along here now, you've got more workshop stuff again. You've got your spirit levels, hammers, drills, saws, vices. The old vice there. Not so old battery power tool, but I suppose they have been around a little bit, but not that long, have they really, to be fair. The fire extinguisher there in the corner as well. But, you know, it's just to remind you of like Grandad's workshop sort of thing in the shed. Right, where are we going now? Oh, it's another part of Grandad's workshop. It's got your saws and your plane. Look at the old hand planes. That's when they had to do everything by hand, didn't it? There was none of this motorised stuff. So you got hand planes and your set squares and what have you. On the opposite side of the wall here, then we've got your old TV. Look, we've got the 3 channels on it. The old TV and your sideboard. That's what that was called, the sideboard with your dial telephone and your big fridge. Wow. Wow. Look at the old style wallpaper as well. Look at this cabinet here with all the old, what's in here? What have we got in here? Oh, hey, we got Robertson's Gollywog there. You can't go down that road. What's going on? Got the hand whisk in there. Got Coleman's mustard in a tin. Green Shield stamps. Wow, Green Shield stamps. Remember them? I do. Oh my God. Right. You got flour, sugar, rice, tea, bread bin, ironing board in front of the window. That's where. How many times you used to see that, people ironing in the window, in the kitchen window? Take their ironing board out. Wow. Gazing out the window, doing in their ironing. Okay, what we got here? This is a Grand Theatre. Wow. What a cracking photo that is. Grand Theatre in all its splendour. There's another one of them little boxes down there, playing tunes and whatnot from the Grand Theatre, and you got your posters from the past. The Archers, that was a radio station. Frank Carson, Colin Crompton. Wow, some blasts from the past here. Arthur Askey, Thora Hurd, these, oh wow. Sid James from the Carry On movies, you've got to remember him, he was brilliant. Sid James, absolutely brilliant. What we got here? Mick Miller, he's still around. Joe Longthorne, unfortunately no longer with us. Cannon and Ball, Roy Chobby Brown, he's been still doing the runs. Roy Chobby Brown, he's still around. There's still a good blast from the past there. Cracking wall, that. Cracking wall. That's bound to jog some memories, that wall. Absolutely fabulous. Yes, okay. So we're bobbing along, we're moving along now. What's next? What we got here? Of course, it's the Tower Circus. In between the four legs of the tower, the world famous Tower Circus. Unbelievable, unbelievable, that circus. Lions, tigers, bears and midgets. You wouldn't get away with that now, would you? Advertising that. Wow. Can you imagine that? John Lester's midgets. You'd get hung, drawn and quartered in this woke world. Okay, there we go. Tower Circus with the tigers, the flying tigers, the Carolis. The world's greatest one-ring circus. That's what it was known as, the world's greatest one-ring circus. It's so world famous, the Tower Circus. Not sure who this guy is on the ground there. Oh, and now we're moving on to the sand dunes. Look at the sand dunes here. The sea coming up against the sand dunes, and you got your seagulls there. Look at that. Take a sit by the sea, in the shelter by the sea. Take a seat. Lap up the sounds of the seagulls around you, because that's what I can hear in here. You can't hear it, but it's there. And moving along, got the seagulls in the sky. Got this ship that's been donated. A little sailboat out to sea. To be honest with you, I've never seen a sailboat at Blackpool, but there you go, it's there. Seagull there, I sat on the post, see that all the time. You got donkeys on the beach. And the donkeys on the beach as well, and of course the kites. Used to be loads of people flying kites back in the day on Blackpool Beach. Not see it so much now, but there used to be a hell of a lot of kite flying going on the beach back in the day. Okay, what we got here? We got the life ring, lifeguards. Lifeguard's ring to throw into the sea if anyone's in trouble. You've got here we go, this is, North Pier, this one, definitely North Pier, this one. Bubbles out at the bottom there, and yeah, almost definite this one's North Pier. In fact, now I know for sure it's got Roy Chubby Brown if you look through the window there. Yeah, we're on North Pier there. North Pier, blast from the past there, and another one of these boxes, all the fun of the fair. All the fun of the fair, fish and chips. Blackpool postcards and seagulls and Blackpool Tower, starfish, shells in the bottom, all the memorabilia. It's all there to be seen, and we move along. An Art Deco building of course, the Grand National Station. You've got the Big Dipper there being advertised on there, on the sign there, and the Hot Ice Show, of course, and the park entrance, which is used to be the Noah's Ark. I remember that back in the day. There it is, the Noah's Ark. Everyone remember going through that. One thing I remember about the Noah's Ark was a bar in there that you got electrocuted off. Obviously it wasn't 240 volts, but it was enough to give you a tingle. I remember you'd put your hand on the handrail and you'd jump for the heavens. You would as a kid. I do. I remember it very well. We got the loop. That's Revolution. The big ones in it there as well. Look. So, but then again, big ones coming up for 30-year-old. I suppose. Sweep. We've got Sweep, Sutty and Sweep there in the car. Sutty and Sweep. They're a blast from the past with what was he called? Harold Corbett, was it? Harold Corbett. It was, wasn't it? We got the bowling balls and the cricket board, picket fencing and some benches to sit there, and the golf course, of course. Many people in the later years, they like to indulge in the old golf course, don't they? So there you go. So you can sit there with a picturesque scene of the golf course. It just goes on and on. It's just something for everybody, for every walk of life in here, and it's bound to bring back memories for a few. It's got to do, it has to do. It's certainly doing it for me now. I'm looking along here, this is Stanley Park. I'm pretty sure it's the Stanley Park. Let's have a look, keep going. There you go. Knew it. Oh, there's a bus stop there, look, they can wait here for a bus as well. That's to remind you of the bus stop. And there's your Stanley Park clock tower as well, with the bus stop. And I think that concludes it, does it? That concludes it. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Well, viewers, wasn't that interesting? Do you know what? You can just imagine how much comfort that must give to some people and some families of people who are suffering from these terrible diseases, where they can actually see a smile on the face, the lack of confusion for even the slightest moment, and maybe even a smile when it brings back the memories of what they used to do. It's I think it's an amazing thing. I never knew it was there. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not widely advertised, but there you go. It's there for everybody to see. Second floor on the in Victoria Hospital, Blackpool. Second floor on the main corridor, the main hospital corridor. Get yourself up there. If you've got somebody in your family that's suffering from Alzheimer's, or somebody that's wants to jog the memory of times gone past, you know, maybe they've just lost a loved one or something, I don't know, maybe at the best times they had were in Blackpool, just I can walk up there, jog the memory, put a smile back on the face. You know, I didn't know it was there. It's lovely to see. It's an amazing thing that they've done up there. But to survive that many years up there without me even knowing about it, I don't know how that's happened, to be honest with you. I don't know how that's happened, but there you go. There you have it. Okay, viewers, so if you like this video, you like this type of video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know all the things to do. It's not your boy Leroy, I'm signing off. Really glad I've done that one. Really glad I've done that one. If it wasn't for the horrible weather, I wouldn't have even known it was there. I just went looking around on the old internet, and there you go, was something that I'd seen, that spotted there, that I don't think any other YouTubers in Blackpool have covered. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, I don't know. But you know what an amazing place. What an amazing place for anybody that's suffering from them sort of horrible, life-changing diseases. Okay, catch you later, viewers. I'm out of here. It's not your boy Leroy, signing off. Ta-da.